It's an awful feeling when your favorite game dies and is forgotten. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and this is the remains of Monologin. During a cold Sunday evening, the convenience store glows. The store is mostly quiet. A customer finishes paying for their order. Thank you. Come again. The customer leaves without saying a word. Whatever. Leo looks around, checking the aisles for any remaining customers. Alright, nobody here. That means I can head to the staff room. Leo quickly walks to the staff room. The White Unicorn event is gonna start soon. This is gonna be my chance to become a legendary player of Edenvale. They'll probably make video essays about my dedication to the game. I'll be like a rock star. Kinda. Suddenly, a shiver runs up Leo's spine. 23-year-old hiding at work to play games. You're a 23-year-old loser hiding at work to play games. Just a 23-year-old loser. Damn, shut up! Just let me enjoy things in peace. You know, I don't think you're a loser. I mean, you've got a job, you're working, you're being productive, and you just happen to like video games. I don't see the harm in that. And also, if you can get away with playing video games on the clock, I'm not gonna insult you for that. I mean, I'd be in a very weird position to judge when I spend 90% of my time playing video games. I regret nothing. You know, I'm not gonna say you're far behind, because, I mean, some people don't want to live extraordinary lives and going to do groundbreaking things. Some people just want to live everyday lives. You know what, just ignore those thoughts. Focus on getting through tonight. I just gotta focus on the present. The login screen for Edenvale Online loads on the screen. Leo begins typing in his login details when the entrance bell rings. God damn it! Leo rushes back to the front counter. You know, I was kind of hoping that Sunday would mean it was quiet. Welcome. Wait, is that? Leo notices that his old high school friend, Avi, has entered the store. Avi is in business attire, a stark contrast to how he used to look in high school. He looks somewhat rushed, as if he's waiting on something. Nevertheless, he makes Leo feel uncomfortable. Leo, hey. Avi's voice sounds a bit worn out. Hey, nice to see you. After waving to Leo, Avi begins walking towards one of the aisles. He takes a canned coffee from the fridge. He approaches the counter. Just this. Thanks. Leo scans the coffee. I don't need a bag. Got it. The pause between them lasts a little too long. It's good seeing you, though. Especially after all this time. I mean that. Yeah, same. It's been too long. You look like you've been busy. Yeah. Busy is one word for it. Avi glances at his phone. He puts it away before he can check it properly. Still waiting on a couple of things. So, you know how it is? Yeah. I mean, he does seem super busy. I mean, I don't think we need to compare ourselves to Ali. I mean, do we even want to work in corporate life? I mean, all the stress, all the suits. Doesn't sound enjoyable to me. And we don't need to be bitter about it. I mean, if he was our friend, I feel like we should be supportive. Then again, we don't seem to be in a good place. He does seem pretty stressed out, though. Waiting on stuff can definitely mess with you. I'd be worn out. What am I even saying? That doesn't make sense. No, I feel like it makes sense to me. I mean, I get far more stressed on waiting on other people to complete things so I can complete jobs than just doing it all myself. I mean, half the time I'd rather be exhausted and stressed independently than rely on others. That's probably a me problem, huh? Abby strains a smile. Abby finally lets out a small sigh. Anyway, it was good to see you again. Same. Abby smiles as he pays for his coffee. I guess Abby is super successful and hasn't got time to play around now. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here, working at the dead-end job. What makes Abby so special, anyway? Probably thinks I'm a loser. At least I'm not a cookie-cutter corporate drone like him. Why does he have to be so fake? Leo notices Abby outside with his coffee. He starts drinking it. Guess he didn't like the coffee. Also, I don't know whether he necessarily is being fake. I mean, I suppose we don't actually know what he was like in high school. We just don't seem to be in a good place at all. I mean, I could definitely understand it. If we're working a job we absolutely hate, it can definitely negatively affect our mood and interactions with others. A large work car pulls into the convenience store lot. It idles in the parking lot for a moment. Eventually, Dai steps out in worn work clothes. He rubs his neck like he's been working all day and is tired. As he enters the convenience store, his eyes light up as he sees Leo. He hasn't seen him since the end of high school. No way! It's Leo! How you been, brother? Good, good. Nice to see you. Dai smiles back warmly as he heads towards one of the shelves. Dai grabs a sandwich. He heads to the counter. Just this one, brother. Got one more job down the street before I can go home and call it a day. Busy night? Always. Always. I have to keep going or don't know what I'll do with myself. By the way, you still playing that old game? You know, the one you kept playing back in school. Oh, yeah, Edenvale. White Horse thing is tonight, isn't it? Leo is shocked that Dai remembers the name of the game. Hope you get it, man. Seriously. Wait, I don't think he's rubbing anything in. I don't think he's pathetic. I mean, I think he generally is just a nice person that cared about us. I mean, he went through the effort of not only remembering the game, but also the event and the time it occurs. I think he's just a nice friend. I guess he's trying to be nice or something? Thanks. It's dumb, but it's actually a lot of fun. If it's fun, then it's not dumb. Hope you get it, brother. Dai pays, still smiling as if Leo's awkward replies didn't happen. Why does he always have to act like that? As if he doesn't have a care in the world. Pretending to care about what games I play. As if he gives a crap anyway. He's so fake. His smile, his positivity. I can't wait to quit this job, so I don't have to deal with these asses. I don't think he was being fake though, but like I said, I don't know if we're depressed or we're clearly at least suffering from negative thoughts. And it's just kind of glossing all our interactions with people in negative lights. So I generally don't think Dai was like being passive aggressive or petty or anything like that. He just seemed like a nice, friendly person. Leo notices Dai outside in his car. He looks somewhat cheerful and excited. He sits in the driver's seat of his car and starts eating the sandwich. Pico swings into the store like he's arriving mid-conversation. Although he hasn't seen Leo in years, he acts like they're best friends. Leo, the legend! You good? Hey, Pico. Pico heads to the aisles. Pico grabs 2 energy drinks from the fridge. Oh, Pico, I like you already. Wait. What flavor energy drinks? If you say anything but Iron Brute energy, I judge you hard. Then he pauses by the manga rack. He starts flicking through the various magazines and mangas. The entire time, he's smirking and looking smug, as if he knows a secret that Leo would be shocked to hear. Eventually, he heads to the counter. Just this, buddy. You know, You're not meant to drink more than 2 of these a day. Really? To me, these things are like drinking water. Uh-huh. You still on Oudenvale, right? What about it? That's kind of insane. Like, you're playing in an abandoned museum of an online gaming world. Pico grins, as if he watches Leo's face. I mean, dead MMOs are weirdly comfy, though. I mean, is it a dead MMO? Potentially, most of them don't have that longer lifespan. Of course they're comfy. Yeah. Edenvale still matters to me. Nah, I get it. Some old stuff just vibes you can't recreate nowadays. Pico pays, still smiling like everything was just a joke. Instead of leaving, he drifts back towards the manga aisle. Great. So he's just going to stick around here, huh? I just want to play Edenvale in peace. Yesterday the store was empty for hours. I was able to get paid to play, basically. It's Pico anyway. I'm not going to miss the White Unicorn event. What's the deal with Pico anyway? I hate how he's always so smug. But I know that he's just like me. He didn't go to college. For all I know, he's unemployed and living at his parents', playing games all day. And yet he has to put this fake little facade in front of me, as if he's better than me. It's tiresome. Is anyone not putting on some stupid mask? Leo suddenly feels the mood change. Somebody enters the convenience store. It's Uma, Leah's first push. Leah subsequently tried and failed to get into a relationship with her during her senior year. A failure that still stings to this day. Uma looks tired. She looks as though she's heard some bad news. However, her mood lightens a bit when she sees Leo. Hey, Leo. Yeah. Hi. I feel like we haven't seen each other in years. I guess so. Leo's sulky mood makes Uma feel a bit disappointed. Yeah. Uma starts moving through the aisle. She grabs some painkillers and some gum. She brings everything to the counter without quite meeting Leo's eyes. Just these, and... Uma hesitates for a moment. Can I also get a packet of number 12 too? Leo looks at Uma blankly for a moment. He then grabs a packet of cigarettes behind him and places it in front of her. You smoke now? Not really, just tonight, I guess. Her phone buzzes, and Uma turns it over without reading the screen. She looks embarrassed. Leo scans the items one by one. This place really hasn't changed much, huh? The air between them gets thick enough to push through. I mean, I don't think she's necessarily saying anything about us. I mean, I think she did come in all friendly. It was just us basically blowing her off that soured the conversation. Then again, it depends how we try to ask her out and how she rejected us. Like, is there serious bad blood? She's acting weird. Why? Are you okay? Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Uma pays without looking directly at him. Take care of yourself, Leo. Uma heads outside. As if she really means that. I mean, look at her. It's like she's a different person from who I knew in high school. She wouldn't be like that if she went out with me. Who am I kidding? She'd probably be worse if she went out with me. She can really brag about her boyfriend working at a convenience store. But still, I just freaking feel like crap whenever I think about her. Why am I such a freaking loser? I'd never be able to go out with someone like her. Whatever. The past is the past. Leo notices that outside, Uma's crouching near the side wall of the store. Leo watches her light a cigarette. With Uma outside, Leo starts staring at the staff room. He wants to play Edenvale. It's like an itch that he just can't wait to scratch. Particularly having face with Uma. Piku is still in the manga aisle, flipping pages like he lives there. It's Piku. Who freaking cares? Piku continues to chuckle as he stands there reading manga. Leo steps away from the counter and heads into the staff room. Outside, Ari drinks canned coffee while staring at his phone. Dai eats and is idling car with one hand on the wheel. So wait, we all went to school together, right? Are their only connections between me, so they weren't friends with each other? Because, I mean, they're all basically in the same place now, right? We could have a little bit of a school reunion, and then I could go play my game instead. Uma crouches near the sideboard, smoking in the cold. Pico laughs at something in the manga aisle. Before logging into Eldenvale, Neo feels a strong sense of existential dread. Ari, Dai, Pico, Uma. Everyone is doing something with their life. Yeah, even freaking Pico. At least he's into the latest trends and knows about things. He'll probably end up becoming a millionaire with crypto or something. Ours. I'll just be left in the dust. But for what? Because I refuse to be fake? Because I refuse to be a corporate drone? Whatever. I just wish I could play Edenvale in peace. That's all I want. For everyone to leave me the frick alone. Edenvale is the only thing that makes life worth living for me. Damn! Neo bangs the desk with his fist. He starts to calm down. Leo sits down at the staff room computer. Whatever. The old login screen appears, blocky and familiar. This is what I'm talking about. You know, it feels risky to be playing this on the work computer. I mean, I was assuming we're gonna bring in our own laptop or something. I mean, they're definitely gonna know what we've been doing on company time then. Dead Guild notices scroll past the corner of the screen. The marketplace is empty except for listings nobody has touched in months. Freaking critters. They'll never appreciate a game if they don't stick by it until the end. The White Unicorn event timer keeps counting down. The White Unicorn is my reward. A reward for my undying loyalty. Leo starts accessing various areas in Edenvale, required for the White Unicorn event. Leo leans closer to the monitor, but there's a strange vibe emanating from the monitor. The sky rolls backward in a smear of distorted clouds. A smell of desperation fills the air. Abby. I can't freaking believe this. All of the Tier 1 firms rejected me. All of that sacrifice for what? Nothing? What am I gonna tell my parents? All of my cousins got into their Tier 1 firms. And I've only got a single offer from a Tier 2. Yes, what they said was right about me. It was a freaking dumb one. I still have one more chance though. If I can get into this firm, it's not Tier 1, but I'll at least be able to show my face at the family gatherings. You see, this is why we shouldn't judge people by appearances. They have their own crap going on. That second round interview went well yesterday. They said they'd call me with the results by the end of today. I'm so freaking anxious. Guess I'll just grab a drink and wait around for the phone call. Abby enters the convenience store. Leo. Hey. Hey, nice to see you. Abby heads to the aisles. Holy crap, it's Leo. I haven't seen him in ages. Damn, life was so much simpler back in high school. I hope I get this offer. Guess I'll get a coffee to keep me amped up and ready for the call. He takes a canned coffee from the fridge. He approaches the counter. Just this, thanks. Leo scans the coffee. I don't need a bag. Got it. It's good seeing you, though. Especially after all this time. I mean that. Yeah, same. It's been too long. You look like you've been busy. Yeah. Busy is one word for it. Abby glanced at his phone. He puts it away before he can check it properly. It's just a message. If it was them, they would call, and the buzzing would last longer. Just relax. Still waiting on a couple of things, so you know how it is. Yeah. Waiting on stuff can definitely mess with you. I'd be worn out. I don't think I've slept properly in months. It must be obvious to Leo that I look like a mess. He hasn't seen me in years. I really freaking hope this works out. Abby lets out a small sigh. Anyway, it was good to see you again. Same. Abby heads outside. He starts sipping his coffee. He opens his phone. We regret to inform you. Damn! I knew it! I was always bound to be the failure of the family. I just want to stand here forever. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm nothing. Once again, the distorted clouds in the sky roll backwards. A feeling of raw energy fills the atmosphere. Die. Alright, one more job, then today's over. Assuming that pipe isn't completely messed. Whatever, I've dealt with worse. Emergency jobs pay double, so it is what it is. Besides, it could be more awareness of my business. Anyway, I should grab something before I head over. I haven't eaten since the morning. Damn. I gotta call her when I'm done. She's always worried when I'm out late. Maybe I should just call her now? Proposal is this weekend. What am I doing? Is she going to say yes? I shouldn't be getting all anxious in the parking lot. One thing at a time, sandwich. Wait, is that Leo behind the counter? As he enters the convenience store, his eyes light up as he sees Leo. No way! It's Leo! How you been, brother? Good, good. Nice to see you. Leo looks tired, but Dai is still glad to run into him. Dai smiles warmly as he heads towards one of the shelves. Dai grabs a sandwich. Just this one, brother. Got one more job down the street before I can go home and call it a day. Busy night? Always, always. I have to keep going, or I don't know what I'd do with myself. Can't believe I'd run into Leo like this, of all places. I remember him always hyping up that one game back in high school. By the way, you still playing that old game? You know, the one you kept playing back in school. Oh yeah, Edenvale! White Horse thing is tonight, isn't it? Leo is shocked that Dai remembers the name of the game, let alone the White Horse event. Hope you get it, man. Seriously. Thanks. It is dumb, but it's actually a lot of fun. I knew he was still playing Edenvale. He always looked happier when he talked about that game. Maybe I should ask him about it properly sometime. Dai pays, still smiling as if Leo's awkward replies didn't happen. You see, I knew Dai was just being genuine. Outside, he sits in the driver's seat of his car and starts eating the sandwich. Eat fast. I gotta remember not to forget to call her too. Dai's phone lights up with a photo of his girlfriend. If I keep eating this sort of stuff, I'm probably gonna get some health problems. Whatever, food is food. I should get moving quickly though. The next job sounds like a pain in the ass. But still, it was generally good seeing Leo. He seems kind of depressed though. I guess life can be like that, especially at our age. I really shouldn't have taken out a loan for this car. And I also gotta take out another loan for a ring. They say it's worth buying expensive. You know, diamonds are forever and all that. I'll think about it later. You know, that's the one thing I've never understood, like spending so much on a ring. I mean, I think I'd much rather have something cheaper that you're not taking out loans on. And I don't even think I'd want like a diamond. Like, it's just, they've always been boring to me. I'd want something green. I remember seeing like those stone rings that had like the kind of dip inwards around the center, and then you get a matching pair with your partner. They'd be beautiful. I don't know. I think just diamond rings have always bored me. I should invite Leo out sometime though. I really dread going to this next job. The sky rolls backward in a smear of distorted clouds. The air feels clammy and uncomfortable. Pico notices Leo at the register as he walks past the convenience store. Is that Leo? Huh. I guess I should buy an energy drink and see what's up with him. After all, there is the whole Edenvale thing I'm curious about. Maybe I'll grab a manga too. That'll mean I'll get to see what he's up to. I'm sure his life is going just as well as mine. I mean, like objectively, my whole thing is working. I've got the rep as the cool dude that's into all the latest tech and trends. I'm the cool loner. At least I think I am. Whatever, no one freaking cares anyway. I'm such a narcissist. But still, I still can't believe I reinstalled Edenvale. That launcher looks like it was coded before I was born. Leo would probably lose his mind if he knew. Or he'd think I'm just lying and trying to make fun of him. I could just tell him I wanted to see what the big deal was. Nah, he'd probably still think I'm playing a joke on him. Maybe I'll level a bit first, then ask if he wants to play. I'll show I'm serious. I'm a serious guy after all. There he is. Pico swings into the store. Leo, the legend! You good? Hey, Pico. Why does he have to be in such a sour mood? Pico grabs 2 energy drinks from the fridge. Then he pauses by the manga rack, a little too casually. I'm sure he'll lighten up the more I stick around. He brings everything to the counter. Just this, buddy. You know, you're not meant to drink more than 2 of these a day. Really? To me, these things are like drinking water. Uh-huh. You're still in Edenvale, right? What about it? That's kind of insane. Like, you're playing in an abandoned museum of the online gaming world. Leo can take a joke, right? Pico grins as he watches Leo's face. I mean, dead MMOs are weirdly comfy, though. I hope he doesn't take this the wrong way. Yeah, Edenvale still matters to me. Oh, he's actually honest about it. Damn, this means I might actually get to play with him again. But still, now isn't the time. Keep it cool. Pico pays, still smiling like everything was just a joke. I think he's just lonely. Instead of leaving, he drifts back towards the manga aisle. He stays there, slightly glancing at Leo when he's not looking. Just stand here. Look at the pretty manga girls. I'm acting supernatural right now. Damn, I hope he doesn't think I'm trying to make fun of Edenvale. That's basically the opposite of what I was trying to do. Why can't I just say I reinstalled it? Why do I have to set up barriers for myself? I could just say I reinstalled it and that I was gonna play with him. Maybe that's a little too abrupt? Especially coming from me. I got an image to maintain. Maybe I should just send him a screenshot later. Level 7. Still such a noob. Not like I can take part in the White Unicorn event. Maybe I can help him or something. Still, I could carry healing items or something. Maybe he'd find my username funny. Or he'd think I'm treating the whole thing like a joke. Why am I even thinking all of this? He looked kind of relieved when I said old games can still matter. Maybe that's enough for tonight. I'll level up a bit, then message him. I just don't want him thinking everybody moved on without him. Some of us are stuck too. The sky rolls backward in a smear of distorted clouds. The air feels suffocating. Uma gets close to the entrance of the convenience store. My head is freaking killing me. Screw it, I gotta get some painkillers or something. A few dollars shouldn't make that much of a difference. But I still owe rent. I gotta get enough money for the credit card payment due on Wednesday. Crap! I also owe him like a month's worth of pay. Why the hell do I owe him money? Just because he's keeping his mouth shut. He thinks he can just threaten to ruin my family like that. It wasn't even my problem to begin with. Why do I have to take all the blame? But those screenshots, if he spreads them, the entire family is screwed. My aunt will call my mother will call everyone, and it'll all just turn to chaos. And it'll all be my fault. I already paid him once. Then he said that only covered last week. I can't keep freaking doing this. Painkillers, gum, cigarettes. That's all I need to think about for now. You see, I think the problem is as soon as you pay a person once, they're going to keep demanding more and more money. So at that point, you're going to end up being exposed anyway, and you're out money. So you might as well just let them expose it. Get me through the next hour. Screw it. The next minute. I know the gum doesn't help in masking the smell of cigarettes on my breath. But I like to think it works. Is that Leo? Okay, just act normal for 5 minutes. I hope he doesn't notice anything off about me. Uma enters the store. Hey, Leo. Hey. Yeah, hi. Maybe he did notice something off about me? Uma moves through the aisle slowly, like she forgot what she came for. Just get what you came for, you idiot! She brings Effin to the counter without quite meeting Leo's eyes. Just these, and... now he's going to know. Can I also get a packet of number 12 too? You spoke now? Not really, just... tonight, I guess. Her phone buzzes, and Uma turns it over without reading the screen. Leo scans the items one by one. This place really hasn't changed much, huh? Why did I just say that? The air between them gets thick enough to push through. Are you okay? I knew it! I don't have to say anything. Everyone knows I'm screwed up. I just have to brush this off. If he knew what I'm going through, he'd probably think I'm the biggest loser ever. Uma pays without looking directly at Leo. Take care of yourself, Leo. Outside, she crouches near the side wall of the store. Leo watches her light a cigarette. I don't even like cigarettes. But I don't know. It just helps me forget about stuff for a few moments. Even though it makes my headaches worse. The painkillers probably won't do much on an empty stomach. Whatever. I heard chewing gum on an empty stomach gives you ulcers. Just another thing to suffer from. My phone's going to buzz again. He'll ask where the rest of the money is. I'll have to think of some kind of excuse. I already maxed out one card trying to make this disappear. Guess I gotta apply for another one. I'm scared I'm never going to break this cycle of debt. Leo probably thinks I'm a complete freak show. At least he has a regular job. I don't even want to think about the jobs I might have to work if this doesn't work out. I just want a simple life. When I said the store hadn't changed, I didn't mean him. I meant it was the only thing tonight that still looked the way I remembered it. My phone's buzzing. I don't want to look. I don't want to go home. I don't want to exist. The sky rolls forward, back to its original state. A sense of dread fills the air. Leo sits in the staff room. Avi is outside with his canned coffee and his phone. Dai is eating in the idling work car. Pico is still pretending to read manga in the aisle. Uma is crouched near the side wall with a cigarette. Leo checks his watch and suddenly sits upright. Almost time. He starts typing. Leo continues to traverse Edenvale. Come on, come on! Only a few player names flicker in the corner of the screen. Dead Guild notices crawl past the abandoned market listings. The White Unicorn event timer reaches 0. For a moment, the entire server goes silent. The UI vanishes. Wait. What? What the F is happening? A pale shape appears beyond the ruined event field. The White Unicorn has arrived. No way. Is this hidden quest text? The White Unicorn shall grant the player a wish. Name your wish. Leo thinks of Ari, Dai, Pico, and Uma. An immense feeling of dread fills his body. Everyone has their own life except me. I'm such a loser. But at least I'm not fake. Yeah, I'm the last good guy out there. Good guys don't get rewarded in this effed up world. A dialogue box appears on the screen. Wait, that's a little bit messed up, Leo. You want to get rid of all the fake people? By whose standards? Guess that's our only choice. A world without fake people would truly be peace. I'll be able to play Edenvale alone in peace. As if this is going to do anything. It'll probably just give an annoying pop-up on the other handful of players left. The White Unicorn lowers its head, and the screen turns black. The sky tears sideways, the clouds no longer drifting but dragging. This is not another memory. The staff room returns, silent except for the computer screen. Wait. The screen remains black. The convenience store keeps humming beyond the wall. Pico? Leo leaves the staff room. The store is bright, clean, but completely empty. The automatic doors open and close for no reason. The microwave keeps beeping. Hello? Silence. Pico's manga lies open on the aisle floor. Pico! Leo looks outside. Ari's canned coffee is spilled across the pavement. Dai's work car is still idling, but there's nobody in the driver's seat. Uma's cigarette burns in the sidewall of the store. Each of their phones glows silently, where their hands should be. No. Wait, where did everybody go? Abandoned cars dotted the streets surrounding the store. Everyone has disappeared. What did I do? What the F is going on? The store keeps running like nothing has changed. What the hell? The abandoned phones glow on the floor. The silence scares Leo. Leo looks at the spilled coffee, the idling car, the cigarette, the open manga. Ari's gone. Dai, Pico, Uma. What the F have I done? He runs back to the staff room like there might still be an undo button. Leo returns to the staff room computer. Have you tried Control Z? The White Unicorn is back on the screen. Undo! Reverse! I don't freaking know, just go back to normal! The screen flickers. The UI looks bugged out. Lost connection. No, come on! Reconnecting. Leo smashes the keyboard. Reconnecting. All the windows are glitched. The television, radio, everything has stopped working. There's nobody left to keep it running. Reconnecting. Leo feels hollow. The white unicorn stays frozen on the screen. Reconnecting. Damn, the servers are all down. Leo backs away from the staff room computer. Pico's manga lies open in the aisle, face down where he left it. Leo stares at it longer than he means to. Why are you still here? A phone glows underneath the manga rack. Leo picks it up. It's unlocked. It opens to a screenshot of Edenvale. No! It's a bunch of screenshots taken from Pico's computer. On the web browser on his phone, a bunch of articles regarding the white unicorn pop up. Leo looks back at the screenshots. It shows an Edenvale character. XX, Horsebird XX. The name is so stupid that Leo knows immediately it's Pico's account. The character has beginner gear, healing items, and no mount. Leo opens up Pico's messages. There's an unsent message addressed to Leo. Don't laugh, but I reinstalled Edenvale. I know you think my games are fake and cringe, but I wanted to understand why this one mattered to you. Maybe after tonight, we could run your unicorn thing together. Leo runs back to the staff room computer. Edenvale is frozen, but the UI responds to clicks. Horsebird shows up on the list of current players. No, come on, please! Leo sends a party invite. Invite failed. No connection. He sends it again. Invite failed. No connection. I'm sorry! Message failed. Lost connection. Reconnecting. Leo looks at the frozen client. The staff room goes dark, except for Pico's phone. The electricity to the entire area cuts off. Leo collapses in the darkness. What the F have I done? There's gotta be ways to avoid that, right? To give us more options on things we could choose to wish for. I mean, I thought I was picking the good options. I thought I was trying to make us less negative on everyone, but clearly I failed. Okay, I'll see what the other options give us. Okay, so I picked some of the harsher options, and it didn't change our wish. Like, we still could only wish to get rid of all the fake people. It certainly changed our response to get rid of all the people, though. The silence scares Leo. Leo laughs awkwardly. Fine, so that's it? All the fake people have disappeared. Leo looks confused, yet smug. Good! Leo strains a smile. Leo returns to the staff room computer. The white unicorn is back on the screen. Undo, reverse. I don't freaking know. Just go back to normal. The screen flickers. The UI looks bugged out. Lost connection. No, come on. Reconnecting. Leo smashes the keyboard. Reconnecting. All the windows are glitched. The television, radio, everything has stopped working. There's nobody left to keep it running. Reconnecting. Leo feels hollow. The white unicorn stays frozen on the screen. Reconnecting. Come on! This is all I got left. Leo intensely stares at the screen. Reconnecting. I got all the time in the world to play Edenvale now. Just me, no other asses. The screen remains glitched. Hurry up, I want to play. Reconnecting. I earned this. Freaking let me play. He clicks again and again, harder each time. Reconnecting. This was the whole point. Damn. You can't take this too, please. Please. The frozen screen reflects Leo's face back at him. No. No. Please. Leo realizes that with everyone gone, maintaining the Edenvale servers is impossible. No, screw that! Leo slams both hands into the keyboard. He knocks over the shelves behind him. Drinks burst across the stockroom floor. Gift cards scatter around. I did everything right. I'm not a fake ass. I deserve this. Neo grabs the monitor and throws it sideways. The screen cracks. Lost connection. Reconnecting. Neo stumbles out into the empty street. Look at me! No one answers. There's nobody left. Eventually, the power to the convenience store cuts off. Neo sits alone in the darkness. Damn! So yeah, it's a terrible fate where we're now the last person on Earth. So it does seem to be, by his own standards, what is considered a fake person, right? So basically it's everyone but him. You see, this is where you don't wish to get rid of people. You just wish to have, say you wish to say you're a billionaire or something, and like specify the currency you need to be in, so they can't screw you over by giving some like monopoly money. And then you can quit your job and play either as your heart's content. People are around to keep the servers going, but you don't need to work a job to keep your lifestyle going. It's a win-win situation. Essentially, like, all the options that seem kind of rude end up just end up being like dismissive. Like he was just very quickly shutting down the conversation. Neo crouches beside one of the phones. No, damn! He starts pacing around. What is going on? Neo begins to feel immediate regret. Neo returns to the staff room computer. The white unicorn is back on the screen. Undo, reverse. I don't freaking know. Just go back to normal. The screen flickers. The UI looks bugged out. Lost connection. No, come on. Reconnecting. Neo smashes the keyboard. Reconnecting. All the windows are glitched. The television, radio, everything has stopped working. There's nobody left to keep it running. Reconnecting. Neo feels hollow. Eden Vale keeps trying to reconnect behind him. Reconnecting. Damn, the servers are all down. Neo backs away from the staff room computer. Someone has to still be there. He moves through the empty store, gathering abandoned phones. One phone glows beside the open manga aisle. Another buzzes near the spilled coffee outside. Another lies face down beside Uma's cigarettes. The last traces of everyone. They're all gone. Neo realizes how little he actually knew about everyone's lives. In his confusion, he pulls out his phone. Come on, just send. Come on! He types Abby's name, then dies, then Pico's, then Uma's. Unable to send message. No connection. His phone shows the same answer every time. Message failed. No, just once. Everyone's phone is unlocked, as they were using it when they vanished. Leo begins to dig deep into everyone's personal lives. Eventually, he gets to everyone's contact list and stares at his contact card. Slowly, begins typing from everyone else's phones. I never thought you were a loser. I missed you. I still wanted to be your friend. He tries sending it to his phone, but all of the messages fail to send. For a few seconds, he feels warmth. Then Leo stares at the phones. He continues to stare. Eventually, one screen goes black, then another. The messages vanish as the battery of each phone runs out. Wait, don't, please. Leo keeps pressing send on a blank screen. Eventually, the power to the convenience store cuts off. Leo sits in complete darkness. Now that everybody is gone, not any Edenvale is available to play. Leo continues to just stare into the darkness. Damn. You know what? I kind of love the fact that the ending is essentially the same each time. It's just the emotional response is different depending on how, like, we force the character to act. I mean, either way, it's a crap situation. He's the last man on Earth now. Would things really go down that fast, though? Like, you get rid of everyone at work, would these, like, radio signals and everything immediately go down? I mean, in most apocalyptic things, it usually lasts until it runs out of power or something, right? Then again, they don't really focus on the technological side of it. It's about, like, electricity and the water supply and everything like that. They don't really consider too much about the phones and the radio waves. But again, they do use radios to communicate a lot. I suppose it actually depends. I mean, apocalyptic situation is different than being essentially just the only person left on Earth completely. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, it was a spook day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.